Hello and welcome back. I'm a very hot and sweaty jeffgrantMEDIA. In today's unboxing and first impressions video, we've got a package from Indigosea. Now, Indigosea did send me this as a sample for review, but all the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. I did not share the contents of this video with Indigosea prior to publication. They will see this when you do. Interest that, there will be an affiliate link in the description box down below if you're considering buying what is inside of this package or any other product from Indigosea. Please consider using that link. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but I do earn a small commission from that sale. All of that money goes back to the channel to help me produce more content so consumers can make informed purchasing decisions. So who is Indigosea? Well, they are a Chinese-based company that focuses on military-inspired and workwear, heritage workwear-inspired clothing. Now, I did read their backstory, and apparently they were actually founded in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. I just read it and immediately forgot. Pittsfield, Massachusetts, although the company is based out of, at least said the journey started in Nantong, China, which is where the garment factory is located. So, company founded in Massachusetts, and the garments are made in China. Now, they've been on my radar for a while. I've checked out their website. They do have some pretty cool offerings, and a lot of their pieces are very vintage inspired and pretty cool and interesting. But the one piece that kind of caught my eye is something that I've been wearing myself a lot in the winter when it's really cold, because it's my cold weather jacket, and that would be a deck jacket. But they have an unlined version. So I looked at that and I said, I really like deck jackets. We might have to give this a shot, because I would actually like to wear my deck jacket more, but they're so warm that I basically can't really wear deck jackets when it's like above 35 degrees, because they're so warm I sweat. And I say that as I'm literally sitting here sweating to death, because it's hot and it's humid today, and I can't stop myself from sweating. I even left the door cracked today because it's just so hot upstairs. It's hot everywhere, so even if I was downstairs I'd still just be sweating existing. But I digress. Let's crack this package on open and see what we have inside. Start by removing that invoice. And there we go. Alright. So, nice plastic dust cover. I do like the fact that it does come in a dust cover. I'm not a big fan of when companies just put a garment in a poly mailer alone without a dust cover. So even though it is a just a cheap plastic dust cover, I do appreciate the fact that it was actually in a dust cover. Okay, so there we go. We have a plastic ID tag here that removal of replacement goods is not supported. Okay, not sure what that means. Anyway, we have a nice tag here, the Indigosea tag. Okay, so there we go. Alright, we do have our nice deck jacket look. We do have our buttons, and there should be so we have our storm flap that covers our zipper. We have a one-way zipper, which is fine. Zipper seems to function nice and easy. Okay, so there we go. Unlined deck jacket. We do have a button closure inside pocket, and we also have some pull tabs so you can cinch it in at the waist if needed. But that looks nice. It feels good too. It's kind of soft. It doesn't have a very stiff or rigid feeling to it. See the back. Alright, so there we go. It does look like a deck jacket. It's got that classic N1 deck jacket look without having all of the heavy duty Sherpa lining that you can really only wear when it's pretty cold outside. Now, I'm 5'9", roughly 185 pounds, a 42.5-inch chest over a t-shirt, and normally I wear a size large, but in this I went with the extra large per their size guides. They say that they do run small, and I do know from past experience having garments that are made in China, sometimes the sizes do run smaller than American sizes, because yes, as an American population, we are generally a bit bigger overall, so our American sizes generally do run larger than most of the rest of the world. So I did go with their sizing recommendation and went with the extra large, and while I will say this doesn't feel like a standard size extra large, it definitely is a little bit bigger than a US large, and I probably would have been fine had I went with the large in this jacket. I do have a little bit of extra room here in the sleeves. The body does give me room to layer underneath it, but this being an unlined jacket, I will be wearing this more in the early fall, in the late spring when it's not quite that cold outside, so I don't really need to wear much more than maybe a hoodie underneath this. But overall, I say the size, it's close to accurate. So if you do run on the high end of your size range, I would say size up, but if you're on the smaller end, just go true to size, because once again, while I don't think this is a true extra large, I definitely have more room in here than a size large, so I think I would have been safe had I just went with a size large. Now, the Indigosea's Jungle Cloth N1 deck jacket comes in at $109 USD. It is available in khaki drab as seen here, or navy blue. They do give you the US sizes from small to XXL, but they do also say here runs small. We recommend sizing up, but I just gave you my personal sizing recommendations. This is a 100% cotton shell with a 100% cotton lining. It features a corduroy collar with a full front zip and a button storm flap. Another point of note I should add is that this is a left side zipper, and for my non-American audiences, generally men's garments zipper on the right and button on the right, whereas women's garments button and zipper on the left. And while I know that this is not just a US thing, there are other countries that do that. I find that most Asian countries and some European countries do the opposite and have the zipper on the left-hand side. It's not an issue at all, but just out of a fact of muscle memory, whenever most of us, myself included, go to zipper a jacket, I'm often looking for the pull tab on the right side of the zipper, which is something to easily overcome. Just a point of note that I felt I should make. Now, the feel and finish of this jacket, it's quite nice. I'm really liking it. It is quite soft to the touch. It's comfortable to wear. I'm currently only wearing it over a t-shirt, and it feels good against the bare skin. This isn't something that you're going to need to soak or wash when you get it. It's something that you can just install immediately and go to town wearing. And once again, it is a classic N1 deck jacket without all of the Sherpa lining, so it's something that you can wear probably, I would call this maybe a 3-season jacket, something that you can wear in those cooler summer days, because yes, you do get some, and then a spring and fall jacket. Once you hit the colder winter months, that's probably going to be when you want to install an actual Sherpa lined N1 deck jacket. But if you're like me and you do really like the look and styling of an N1, but you want to wear it when it's above, like 35 degrees outside, yeah, you're gonna need something like this that is an unlined version. So while I did have to take this off because it's like 85 degrees and it's not even noon yet here in PA, I do like it. I did my test fit, I wore it a little bit. It feels really, really good. I like the material. It's got that classic look to it. This is my first offering from Indigosea. They popped up on my radar, I don't know, maybe 6 months or so ago, and I've looked at the website a few times, and there were a few things that I was interested in checking out, but now that it's not quite fall yet, but people are gearing up for fall, I figured it's time that we could start getting a few more long sleeve and lighter weight jackets for the fall season. So if you're looking for something for the fall season, thus far, first impressions, I'm positive $109, a pretty good price point. A deck jacket generally costs you, again, Sherpa line, but like a deck jacket, you're looking at around the $300 plus. If you go with something like an IH, you're looking at around $500 for a deck jacket. So I feel like $109 for something you can wear like 3 seasons as opposed to really only one. It's a pretty good buy. We will be doing a full real user review. Again, kind of hot today, so I won't get a lot of wear into this probably for another couple of weeks. It's it's the beginning of August, so we will start seeing some cooler mornings and cooler evenings, but we're still gonna have plenty of 85, maybe even some 90-degree days. But by the time the fall temperatures hit and you're looking for your fall gear, we will have a full real use review of this up and running, so you can tell if this is worth your hard-earned money. So with that, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red it's not red, I know the button's not red, I keep saying it, just force of habit. I know it's gray now, I believe. Smash that subscribe button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications the next time I post a brand new video. I gotta get a cold glass of water.